Hi, I would like to welcome you to College Park Elementary's Pineapple PD board. Before we get started trying to navigate the board, I would like to talk to you a little bit about why we chose Pineapple PD. Pineapple PD is a national movement that encourages teachers to learn from each other. When we gave our beginning of the year survey, 74.4% of you said that you want to learn by observing other teachers in action. So we've really worked hard to create something to accommodate your needs and wants as a learner in a very personalized way. So why did we choose a pineapple? The pineapple is a symbol for welcome. If you see a pineapple flag outside of someone's house or a mat with a pineapple on it, that means welcome, come on in. Our pineapple chart is a way for teachers to kind of put out a welcome mat outside of their classroom door and invite other teachers to come in and see all of the things that are going on in their class. It is informal and completely voluntary. It can be as simple as an everyday lesson or a special activity. The whole purpose of Pineapple PD is to share and learn together. It is not an observation. It is not evaluative in any way. It is not one teacher bragging about themselves. It is just teachers putting themselves out there and saying, come on in, see what I'm doing. So now that we know a little bit more about Pineapple PD and the why we are doing it, we are going to talk about how we're doing it. The first tab at the bottom is the Pineapple PD Sign Up tab. If you're interested in hosting Pineapple PD, you're going to look up here in this first column. You will sign up for a date and time that you are willing to host peer observations. Please add a brief description of your lesson. For example, February 20, Miss Coates, room 123, guided reading and center rotations. And I'm going to teach that from 11:30 to 12:30. Okay, done. I have successfully signed up to be a host. If you would like to host multiple times, that's great too. Just fill in the chart with your dates and times. If you notice that someone has already signed up on a date that you would like to host, just add a line above or below and fill in the date that you're planning to host. Now, let's talk about observing. That brings us to this box right here. We are encouraging every teacher to observe at least 3 classrooms. You can visit during your planning or sign up for someone to cover your class during that time. For example, pretend that Miss Rogers wants to observe me teach. She will sign her name in the box beside my lesson. Just like that. If she needs coverage, she will click this tab at the bottom and fill it in with her information. So, February 20th from 11:30 to 12:30. Her room number, pretend it's 321. Her name, Kristen Rogers. And that's it. She is done. She has asked for coverage. We will check the chart each Monday and do our best to provide coverage if you're observing during the time that's not your planning period. Someone asked if teachers can cover for each other, and the answer is absolutely yes. If you see that a teacher is signed up and they need coverage and no one's covered it yet, feel free to volunteer to cover it if you have an open slot in your schedule. For example, it might be your planning period, but not the person who's wanting to go cover or wanting to go observe. This only works if we all pitch in and work together. So let's go back to the PD board. If you observed a lesson and it was a must-see, please indicate that in the bottom right of this board, all the way down here. For example, I observed Cindy Stevens teach a lesson on number sense, and I think everyone should go see her in action. I can indicate that right here. So I might write Stevens, and what was she teaching? Number sense. Right there. So everybody must go see her do that. It was awesome. Additionally, if you would like to see something but you don't see it on the chart, we have a place for you to insert a special request. If someone is using it, they can leave a comment by clicking right here, or they can scroll down here to a time where they want you to come in and watch them using it. For example, I said, anyone using the character poems in the classroom, pretend you're doing that for morning meeting. You can either comment and say, hey, step in and see me. I'm going to be using that for morning meeting this week. Or you can just go ahead and sign up on this board for everyone to come in and see you. Now, let's talk about the extras. Everyone who signs up to be a host will be rewarded with a special secret surprise that we're not telling you about yet, a secret surprise. Plus, if you sign up to host, you are going to win 1 week's worth of jeans passes for every time you sign up to host within a week. Additionally, every observer will receive a jeans pass for each time they observe. If you sign up for both, you earn double jeans passes. So basically, if you sign up to teach a lesson, you can earn a week's worth of jeans passes. If you are signed up to teach a different kind of lesson, you might earn a different week's worth of jeans passes. If you're going to be an observer, every time we see your name over here that you've observed, you earn a jeans pass just for going in and learning from each other. Remember, we are hoping that everyone observes at least 3 other people in action and that the chart is beneficial to all. If you scroll down, you see we've stretched the chart out all the way to April 3rd. And of course, we can add more dates after we get to that point of the year. We look forward to growing and learning together. And you're awesome. You're the best. You rock. Let's Pineapple PD.